Laundry piling up, closets full of "I'll donate that later," and dust bunnies hiding behind the nightstand like they pay rent? Same. Today, I'm finally dealing with all of it, and I am starting by tackling the laundry piles, pulling out the nightstand to clean behind it, and dragging every last donation bag out of my closet so that they finally leave my house. If you've ever looked around your room and wondered how it got away from you again, you're in good company. This is one of those cleanups where everything comes out, the floor finally reappears, and the whole space starts to feel lighter. So if your bedroom could use a reset, or you just want some company while you get things done, let's clean together and give our rooms the refresh that they deserve.
Hey friends, I thought I'm on a roll. I might as well just keep continuing with the bedrooms. We're going to be tidying up my bedroom too. I've got laundry I got to put away. I just have to tidy up the floor. Eventually, I need to get into this closet and go through the sentimental stuff. I talked to you guys about that in one of my posts, and you guys are so understanding. You're like, you don't have to throw things away. I was like, well, I have to throw some things away. Like, I don't have to, but like, I would like to slim down what I have because I don't want to take care of everything anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just want there to be a little bit more room. So, obviously not the really important stuff, the stuff that I really love. I'm not pushing myself to be a minimalist at all, but just to slim things up and make things a little bit easier to manage, yes, that does need to happen. So, before that can happen, you've seen my closet. It is a mess. That is where I want to put the sentimental stuff, is in my closet. Not on the floor, but on the shelves. And this is, well, let me go up here. Up there on that top shelf, that's where I want the sentimental stuff to go. So I need to go through those boxes and the ones that are on the floor in here and figure out what I actually want to keep so that I have just that top shelf as memorabilia stuff. I feel like that's a decent amount, you know, even if it offloads a little bit onto some of the other shelves. It's okay. It's at least manageable. All right, so let's get on to some laundry.
We are a family of 6 living out here on the Alberta prairie, and I'm on a mission to reclaim our home from overwhelm, clutter, and chaos. Are you on a similar journey? Then you'll want to stick around for my fall series. I'm going through every room in our house and taking it from messy to functional again, so make sure you subscribe and tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of the upcoming transformations. So far on this journey, you and I have tackled a lot together. We've rescued the garage tool and fastener storage, sorted through the basement entertainment items, cleaned 3 out of the 4 kids' rooms, and completely reset those chaotic kitchen catch-all cabinets. Wow, say that 10 times fast. And we're not done yet, friends. Coming up, we're diving into the office, taking on the mudroom, and hopefully giving the cleaning closet a much-needed overhaul because it's gotten a little out of hand. There's still plenty to reclaim, so let's keep going one space at a time. My sister made this shirt for me, and it says, "Naughty and I gnome it." It's got a little gnome on it, which is so cute. I find sometimes I fold the clothes when I'm sorting them out, and sometimes I don't. It just kind of really depends on what it is. If it's my clothes and I know it's going into a drawer, then I fold it. If it's being hung up, obviously we're going to put it on a hanger. The little kids, especially my youngest daughter, sometimes when I'm doing her clothes, I just sort it into piles of like t-shirts, pants, and then those go into the drawer as a clump because they're just little kid clothes and she goes through them so quickly. It's not like they're going to wrinkle in there. We don't have like high humidity here or anything to worry about, so I don't have to worry about kid clothes getting weird and wrinkly. Anyways, it works for me and it helps me save time. But yeah, sometimes I like to fold them because they're so cute and little. Also, since she started kindergarten this fall, I have been putting some of her good clothes into a special basket, and those good clothes get folded because it helps me keep track of them, and it helps to remind us that those are good clothes for school, not for playing and eating spaghetti and, you know, that kind of stuff. If you've been here for some time, you will know that I am not great at laundry. I'm not great at getting out stains, and I just don't care that much about clothes. Like, I don't want to buy clothes all the time, but also I'm not like a fashionista. I'm not someone who needs to have the latest trends and stuff. Like, I am the person who is taking everybody else's hand-me-downs and I'm making my kids wear them. And I don't like have to force them to wear them. That sounded wrong, but just that is what we use. And it's just a fact of life around here.
And even for my own clothes, I try to find as many hand-me-downs as I can. I just don't really love shopping. While we were on our getaway, I did buy a pair of jeans for myself, but that's like the first pair of pants I've purchased in like 2.5 years. Okay, change the topic.
I'm really sad I missed it, but Tiger was like hiding in my drawer back there. Obviously, she's down in the left right now, but I tried to like film it, but I had like pushed record, and then when I was trying to like record her, I turned it off, and then I was like, dang it, I missed it. Because then she climbed out and was like, I'm done with that. I don't want to be the center of attention anymore. One of the special things that I've done with the kids is teach them how to play the ukulele. My middle two have ukuleles of their own. My oldest was not interested, so he didn't. But the middle two did, and now the youngest is like, Mom, I need a ukulele. She called it a ukulele, which was so cute. And I was like, well, I think we can maybe handle that for Christmas. But yeah, that's just something special that we like to do. And I thought that was so cute of her calling it a ukulele. So if you need a little giggle, there you go. I did this clean right before my husband and I went away, with just the two of us. We went up to Calgary, we did some Christmas shopping, and got some stuff done that we needed to get done. And it was like so fun to just get away with just the two of us. We only do it like once a year. And the last time we did was January of 2024. So it's been almost 2 years since we've gone and had just like a little trip for just the two of us. So one of my main motivating reasons was to get my bedroom clean so that I could find clothes to pack, because I was missing a few clothing items. And so I did find them and I was able to pack them up. And yeah, we had a great little time. And if you wanted to tag along with those, our little trip, I created 3 little video vlog shorts. And so you can check those out on my channel if you like. Just kind of show you like where we went and what we did and what we're like.
Okay, friends, so this closet situation, this is what we are going to be going through. It's got some memorabilia in it, some dirty clothes still, but anyways, I need to vacuum this floor. It's looking filthy. But this is some of the stuff that I need to get rid of. It was hiding under clothes. Now you can see it. I do have some donations here, which is great. I am going to take those out. Just trying to think if I have time tomorrow to take them. You guys, I'm really bad at saying like, oh, I'm going to put this in my car and then I'm going to take it to the donation center tomorrow. And then like that doesn't happen. And then they just live in my car for a while. And then maybe eventually they get to the donation center, or they get pulled out and then they're just hanging out in the garage for months. And then they're almost garbage because they're like so dirty. I don't want that to happen. So actually, I have an idea. Here's what I'm going to do. You're going to hold me accountable. I'm going to put them in my car, and then I'm going to record myself donating them so that I have to do it. Okay? If this video comes out and I haven't yet done a post about donating these clothes, you get to comment and be like, dude, where are those clothes? Okay. So let's do that. Let's pull those out.
So I filmed this like November 10th, 11th, something like that. And yeah, I was like, hey, let's donate these clothes. I'm gonna hold you guys hold me accountable. I have not yet done that. It is now November the 24th. I'm laughing, but it's like laughing, crying, because like, why is it all so hard to me? I'm busy. I'm a busy gal. And, oh yeah, look, brand new dress thing that didn't fit right, so donating that. Yeah, so anyways, just haven't done yet, and I need to do it. And yes, please comment, because this is the Monday before I'm posting this video. I will get this one posted tomorrow, and I am not donating them today because I don't even know if I'm going to be going into town today. The roads are kind of icy, and I'm not a fan of winter driving, so we shall see. I might just be working from home today.
Okay, there was a lot more stuff back there than I thought there was. Like 2 full bags full of breakfast, basically. I can't speak, you guys. Okay, this shirt. I just wore this shirt to, when I was like decluttering my teenage daughter's room, but you saw, it's too big. And it has been since day one. It's like a size medium. It's supposed to be an oversized shirt, but I think it's either like tagged wrong or it's just too oversized. The sleeves are like ridiculously long. I have to roll them up past where they're like latched. So I really like this shirt. It's so soft on the inside, but I need to let it go because it doesn't fit me right, but hopefully it fits somebody else right. So I'm letting that one go. This is just a reminder to myself and perhaps you that we need to be donating good stuff that people can actually use. This could actually help somebody who is looking for a nice warm winter shirt, and it's perfect for that. So that's the way I'm looking at it, and I need to look at it because it's easier for me to donate when I'm like, this is going towards a good cause, rather than just like, I need to let it go. And just nothing, like feels like it has no purpose, whereas this feels like a purpose, and so then it's easier for me to let things go that way. Maybe that'll help you too, friend.
One of the ways I found to help me declutter and get things out of the house is to assign it to my husband. He's like a pretty good doer. And so if I'm like, honey, can you take these? And I know he's like going into town, then he'll do it. Like he doesn't mind. It's just, he's got it on his little checklist now. And so he just follows through. I'm not as good at following through sometimes. Like sometimes I am, but like sometimes I'm not. And so anyways, that's one of my downfalls. This is his nightstand. It's gotten some stuff hiding back here. It's mostly from the kids. It's not necessarily from him. My youngest will like climb up onto our bed using his nightstand. And so anything that's on the nightstand gets kicked off.
I feel like I'm getting close. I brought the vacuum up. It's all ready to go, but I want to take care of this stuff here before I vacuum because this wall should be totally clear. Now, obviously, I've got a few totes here that I'm not going to be able to get rid of yet. That's okay, but I just want to like get them out of the way so that I can vacuum. And then, yeah, all the clothes need to go, and I have a bag of the receipts that I was supposed to like dispose of that hasn't been done yet. I don't really know what to do there. I would like to burn them because it would just be like the easiest way to do it. And many of you have suggested using a burning barrel. We just like don't have one here. I should probably just recycle it. Like it's probably not that big of a deal. But anyways, that's still in here. I need to do something with that this week. That also needs to be a short, okay? Holding myself accountable. Because if I don't, then it doesn't get done, you guys. So, if I have not posted a short of me disposing of these receipts, either by burning them or shredding them or whatever, cutting off the important information and throwing them away, at least if I get a start on it this week, that's the goal, okay? Comment down below if I haven't done it yet and you haven't seen it yet. Hold me accountable.
Do I even need to say that I still haven't done this yet either? Need to do that. Yes, please. Comment, blow up the comment section, be like, Jerry, follow through. What is wrong with you? A lot's wrong with me. Anyways, we're not going to talk about it anymore. We are just going to talk about the stuff that I'm dumping out of the bag, which has been in the bag since July. You guys, this little pile that I'm going through right now, since July. It's just stuff that I took to my parents' house when we went and stayed there overnight. And it's not important stuff, obviously, because it's taken this long to get through. But yeah, just following through. Following through is not happening. Okay, that Walmart bag, that is the bag full of receipts. That box I put on top, that's just recycling. Okay, I'm mostly just trying to like sort out the clothes, pull out things, and expose this corner because this corner is a little frightening. You shall see. This just proves a point that bigger is not always better. Having a bigger room, especially when you're a little clutter bug, is not always better because you tend to scatter clutter everywhere. Now, to be fair, this corner stuff, this wasn't me. I'm not the person who made all this little paper mess and stuff. Actually, the paper mess is kind of cute because it was from the kids. My youngest son made a trophy for Father's Day. That's how long this stuff has been here. And he decided with his youngest sister, he was like, let's make confetti and we'll put it in the trophy for Dad. And so that's what they did. So all these little paper bits are confetti that they ripped up and made for him. So that's cute. And I let them play with it for a while. You can see this is now November. So, yeah, it's been hanging out for a while and now I'm disposing of it. But yeah, so sometimes trash is cute, but we're moving on now. When I have people that I do house plans for and they're like, I want a big bedroom. Sometimes I'm like, why? Like, why do you want the big bedroom? What are you planning on doing in the bedroom? Are you running laps around your bed that you need it to be 16 by 16? Like, I'm just really curious sometimes because my bedroom, it's fairly large now. And so it just becomes a clutter space. What I would ideally like to do at the end of the room here is have a spot to work out. That is what I want this space to be. But yeah, it tends to be this open space, and then open space is just like crying for clutter to fill it up, I guess. I don't know. That's the way my brain works anyways. But now that the floor is finally clean, we can move on to vacuuming, which is so satisfying. It just feels like so good to get a vacuum on the floor when you haven't vacuumed for a little while, especially when you have a cat inside. Which the cat being inside is kind of accidental. We adopted a dog in June, at the end of June, and so then the cat needed to move inside the house. She was like an outside animal mostly. She slept in the garage, but yeah, so the cat being inside the house is new, and we're kind of getting used to it, trying to decide what works for us, what works best for us. And yeah, so anyways, the cat tree is here in my bedroom because it's a window space where she can sit and look out the window and not have the dog barking in her face, which is stressful for cats, apparently. Yeah. Oh, and an update on the dog. So our dog named Sunny, she had a little accident a couple weeks ago and broke her leg, and she had it in a cast. She went to go see the vet. They recasted it for her, but they said the cast is digging into her paw and creating an ouchie. And actually last night, she did manage to get the cast off of her leg, and so we wrapped it up as best we could. And we decided not to put the brace back on after looking at her poor little paw. It just looks so sore. I didn't want to subject her to having the brace on anymore. I know that it may cause her leg to not heal completely correctly, but it does seem to not be bothering her anymore. She's putting some pressure on it when we go out for walks and stuff, and we're keeping the walks really short. And since it snowed, she has to have a bag over her foot where it's bandaged to keep it clean.
You know, it's true love when you're like, I'll clean the bedroom, you make cookies, and he follows through. DJ is the best. So, just enjoying a cookie break before I finish. I've got this stuff left to do. This is the receipts that I need to be held accountable that I will take care of. That's just some church stuff and some extra boxes. That bag is now garbage. You guys probably can't hear me that well, but that's okay. Alright, we are coming in for a landing here, guys, and I just wanted to say that I'm not a perfect person. My channel here, the purpose of my channel is A, to hold me accountable, and B, just to be a vulnerable face online. Vulnerable. You guys, speaking is not one of my good points. Anyways, you know, just to be like, there's somebody like me online, and here I am influencing you to clean your house, even though I can't even keep mine clean. And yeah, anyways, the point is just to commiserate together. The cleaning sucks. It's an everyday chore, and sometimes we're drowning in all the stuff. So let's reclaim our stuff together. I hope that you guys have found this super helpful. And if you have, please give me a like, comment, share this video, whatever you like to do with it. Here's the after results of both the vacuum cleaner and the bedroom. So things are looking much better. All this stuff I need to take care of, you know, the receipts, the donations and stuff. Those totes over there, I need to do something with. You know, it's a little bit of unfinished business. Also, don't even look to the left here of the cat tree. I didn't even touch that stuff. So this is my side of the bed with all the stuff on it. And then this other side is DJ's side of the bed with some of my stuff on it and his nightstand. And then we'll get into this closet in a future video. Thank you, friends, for joining me as I cleaned my bedroom today. I hope that this has been helpful for you. This will definitely be helpful when I get to doing that sentimental stuff. At least the floor will be clean. Hopefully I get to doing that soon, so the floor stays clean while I do it. If you're enjoying this series, stick around. I still have to go through the office, which is a catastrophe. I'll show you a little preview. And then I also need to do the mudroom. That needs to get done too. Oh, and the cleaning closet would be nice to go through one more time because it's been over a year now. So time to get that done. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!